The fun's not infectious and the guests are a nightmare. And 2 hours of Melania feels like pure, endless hell. Hey, you know what? I'm a man of the people anyway. No, go to Rotten Tomatoes. I'd rather rewatch January 6th. Honestly, I'll be surprised if they didn't put a stage play together. I'm sure that's coming to the Kennedy Center soon. I wouldn't be shocked. Wow. Melania, you better hope the late night hosts don't get a hold of this. Shout out to all the subscribers and the members here on the channel. Don't forget to like the video. My name is Reese Waters, and this is Street Politics. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm struggling right now. I'm like a lot of you guys. I've been stuck inside with the kids, and it's got so bad. We just fantasizing about stuff we can do when the outside open back up, you know. And they not handling that well. I thought it was a good idea. I thought it was a good idea. I don't know why they reacted like this. You know, I thought they would be excited to go see a show. Huh? Yeah, I got the idea on because AMC sold it to me. They told me Melania is now playing in AMC theaters. Get your tickets now. I should have known when they had to turn the comments off. When they turned the comments off, that's when I should have known it was a problem. No, I ain't never seen AMC have to turn the comments off for a movie. How bad could it be? A new film, Melania. So bad that if they screened it on planes, people would still walk out early. Well, to be fair, everybody always excited to leave the plane, though, if we honest. We maybe just stretch your legs even. If syphilis were a movie from IndieWire, come on now. You can't get rid of no syphilis in 2 hours. That don't even make sense. I don't think. That's what I heard. I can't understand a effing thing she says from Variety. Should be considered a war crime. Hollywood Reporter. Like being taken hostage by the Taliban. Well, the language thing I don't gotta worry about because I went and got IMAX. So yeah, they leave you room on the screen. I can't speak to the whole Taliban thing though. Watching Melania's journey from Slovenian. Okay, all right. That's crazy. They saying all that in the review. That's not what they put on the trailer.
Here we go again.
You can come in. Come on in. My proudest legacy will be that of peacemaker.
Peacemaker in the fire. Beautiful. Together with like-minded leaders, we have a voice. Is it safe?
It is safe.
Everyone wants to know. So here it is. Hi, Mr. President. Congratulations.
Did you watch it?
I did not. Yeah, I will see it on the news.
You know what? I should have waited till it came out in England. You know what I mean? Because they ahead, so that could have given me a heads up. It did what now? The London debut of Melania reportedly sold just one ticket for the 3 p.m. screening and 2 for the 6 p.m. Meanwhile, across 28 scheduled showings in Blackburn, Castleford, and Hamilton, every seat remained unsold. Well done, England. They just be saying that. They just be saying that. Ain't like they got footage of the empty theaters or nothing like that. You can't trust the British, though. And how many thugs you found out had English accents? I know, they was probably drinking tea during the breaks or shooting the wire. You can't trust the English. Ain't like that happened over here. Not a single ticket sold for the opening night of Melania at Boston's largest theater. There's now a Craigslist listing that will pay you to go see Melania in Boston right now. That's probably for the affordability, for the affordability kick that they. That's bad. That's bad. Hey, on the bright side, at least they're not making videos about it.
Did you see this shit? What the fuck is this? It's a Boston Craigslist post for free Melania tickets plus $50 just to go see her shitty-ass movie. Oh, that's a hard pass. Definitely, you couldn't pay me to go see that garbage. Right? I've already seen Pretty Woman. I know how the story ends. Ha! Did you see the Variety review? It said, if the Melania documentary was shown on a plane, people would still get up and leave.
She made a whole video. She said Pretty Woman. Yeah, they gonna use that meme too. The release of Melania Trump's documentary is being canceled all over the world. To date, the movie that Jeff Bezos invested $75 million in has only netted $1 million in pre-sales. That was Epstein in the meme right there. They connected those two. It's probably gonna be more so now. Wow. But you know, that's blue country. That's blue country up there in Massachusetts. Ain't like it was Tennessee or nothing like that. Opening night in dark red Tennessee.
I think it's exciting, no matter the outcome. It's the evolution of the Southern heart.
Well, that's a lot of options. I gotta go see movies in Tennessee more often. That's a nice selection they got there of seats. You could get a whole row.
So the Melania movie is out here doing numbers. Just not the kind of numbers you brag about. Empty theaters, soft sales, seats so lonely they're starting a group chat and group therapy. This is giving matinee ghost. And the best part? I am sat for Felon 47's reaction. You already know he's going to wake up, see the headlines, and start rage posting like his phone owes him money. Caps lock. Exclamation points. Rigged box office. The cinemas are corrupt. He's about to blame AMC, the Academy, the Deep State, Rotten Tomatoes, and probably Taylor Swift for good measure. Because in his world, nothing ever flops. It's never the audience just didn't care. It's sabotage. It's a conspiracy against the cinema. He's gonna say it's the most beautiful documentary ever made. He's gonna claim millions tried to see it. He's gonna hint that the ticket machines were turned off. He's gonna fabricate another lie. The demand was so high, it crashed the Fandango app. Meanwhile, the popcorn is still warm because nobody touched it. But if Michelle Obama dropped a movie tomorrow, it would be sold out everywhere. Lines around the block, extra shows added, people calling in sick to work. That's what real culture pull looks like. But the real question begs to be answered. Where was his maggot base? Where was the We Love Melania people? Where are the flags, the caravans, the bulk ticket buys, the performative loyalty? Because if this woman was really beloved, the theaters would have been packed with red hats and folding chairs. They show up for rallies in cornfields. They camp out for merch. But for her movie? Crickets. Not a single patriotic popcorn in sight. They don't love Melania. They perform love for Melania when it's useful. They pretend devotion online. They vanish when it requires effort or money. It's all vibes, no action. All caps, no receipts. So yeah, they're all liars. The loudest fans are also the flakiest. Turns out Ride or Die stops at the box office. So in the meantime, tantrum loading, truth social meltdown imminent, blame buffet fully stocked. I can't wait. And that's the read.
Now, how much money did that say this cost Jeff Bezos? So Jeff Bezos spent the whole Washington Post sports section money on this? The most creative part of Melania, the infamous, critical, and popular flop, is its financing. The Trumps pocketed $28 million from Jeff Bezos. This tidy sum is more than Amazon has ever paid for a documentary, including some that had facts in them. But Melania is already a front runner at the Oscars for Best Political Score by a U.S. oligarch and Best Foreign Actress in a supporting role for an American coup, Russian language original. Man, that's horrible. I ain't never seen a movie get this kind of reaction. Not even the Tubi movies be getting dragged like this. This is the kind of movie you feel bad for all the people that worked on it.
The Melania documentary is already a box office flop. It turns out that nobody wants to see a dictator's wife's $75 million home movie. 2/3 of the crew who worked on the movie asked to be uncredited. Kind of like the people who cash their $50,000 bonus check from ICE and then cover their fugly faces while they cause terror in American streets. And yes, I know that the movie industry is very difficult right now, and joining ICE is not the same as working on the Melania movie, but it's a little bit the same. The crew also said they worked long hours, which were deeply chaotic, and they were also often denied lunch breaks. The fact that this movie was funded by Amazon and they are treating the crew members exactly like they're Amazon workers is no surprise. The crew pretty much blames director Brett Ratner for their hard working conditions, but it is funny that they told Rolling Stone that even though Ratner was slimy, Melania Trump, while boring, was totally nice. Of course she was totally nice. This woman made $30 million for this home movie. This is in The Guardian about how it's apparently totally legal for Melania to get paid $30 million for a documentary, and it's because she isn't part of the government. She's just a private citizen who happens to be married to the president. So yeah, of course she was nice on set. She was getting paid. So that's what Jeff Bezos is doing with your money that you spend on Amazon. He's giving it to Melania Trump. I mean, he's also getting lots of plastic surgery with his wife, something that they should definitely both stop doing. The movie was directed by Hollywood super creep Brett Ratner. Now, I don't know if they chose Brett because of his sexual assault allegations or because he's on the Epstein list, but I have a feeling it was both. This is what happens when fascists try to make art in a late-stage capitalistic society where everyone is struggling to pay their bills. Because even if you already believe the propaganda, you can't even afford to spend the money to go see it in a theater. And because MAGA are both so anti-immigrant and anti-woman, there's no way they're going to spend money to see their dictator's immigrant wife's soulless, elongated selfie of a movie with the appeal of a dead jellyfish on the beach. And if Melania is sad about the fact that no one came to see her movie, I think it's really important that we tell her, I don't really care, do you?
That's crazy. Can you imagine spending that much time of your life on something and, and you don't even want your name on it? But that name rings a bell, Brett Ratner. Don't I know him? That's the dude who directed Rush Hour? And now he doing Melania? What happened? Let's see, Brett Ratner. We got the Rush Hour movies. What has happened to Brett Ratner, filmmaker, exiled from Hollywood after misconduct allegations in 2017? And this was his comeback. They always find each other, don't they? Don't they always find each other? That is nuts. How they all ran it. Next thing you gonna tell me Robert Kraft was at the Kennedy Center opening. He did he bring his masseuse over there too? He went by himself? That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. Melania Trump documentary faces empty theaters amid critic backlash. Reports of sparse crowds, like one London screening with a single ticket sold, contrast fan raves of historic artwork as box office projections hover at $5 to $8 million domestically from 1,800 U.S. theaters. That's weird. Elon Musk let that go on his platform? He didn't suppress that? Huh, that's weird. I wonder if he got a bone to pick with the administration about something.
Social Security Administration now says members of Elon Musk's Doge team working at the agency last year accessed and shared sensitive data. In a court filing earlier this month, the Trump administration amended what it had previously disclosed, writing that one Doge employee at SSA signed an agreement with an unnamed political advocacy group to analyze voter rolls to, quote, find evidence of voter fraud and to overturn election results in certain states.
Oh no, I hadn't even gotten around to that, but coming soon. Last year, Elon Musk said Jeffrey Epstein tried to get him to go to his island, but he refused. New emails show Elon Musk actively asking Epstein what day/night will be the wildest party on the island. And the next year, Musk asked again if there was a good time to visit.
I don't know what went into that process. I met the criteria to be selected, but I wasn't.
Wow, thirsty and dirty is a terrible combination. That is horrible. Imagine putting that tweet out that Trump was in the Epstein files when you were in the Epstein files. That would be very MAGA now, wouldn't it? That would be extremely MAGA. Like commandeering the whole Kennedy Center and then not showing up to the red carpet. Right, Cabinet? Oh yeah, that was funny. Wow, who knew Melania was this unpopular? I had no idea.
Historical critics don't really like Melania Trump either. I mean, just take a look. Historians' First Lady rankings, the bottom three. Dead last, Melania Trump. When you're next to Jane Pierce and Margaret Taylor, those are not particularly good, although we were able to get a colored photo of Melania Trump.
And if you thought that was bad, from Variety, Melania, why would Amazon spend $75 million on a movie this boring? The film's box office prospects seem abysmal. It's tracking very low, and anecdotally, it became apparent that all of the 20 or so people in my screening room were, to a one, journalists reporting on the movie. Why would civilians care? After all, for much of its running time, Melania is primarily a film about a woman walking into and out of rooms. It'd be a variety of different opinions. You know, you never know. What Hollywood Reporter say? The Melania reviews are scathing. 2 hours of endless hell. This is a film that fawns so lavishly over its subject that you feel downright unpatriotic not gushing over it. The expensive propaganda doc is glossily shot and lushily scored, although for some reason Ratner keeps inserting segments shot on what looks like Super 8 film as to infuse the Trumps with some of that Kennedy-era aura. The Atlantic called the film a disgrace, saying Ratner seems desperate to find action, but there is none. The pace is stultifying mostly. Ratner captured his subject walking from liminal place to liminal place in 5-inch heels, the camera trailing her like a lapdog. Well, you know that's the Atlantic. You know the Atlantic not going to... Oh, keep reading. From The Guardian, Ratner's film plays like a gilded trash remake of Jonathan Glazer's The Zone of Interest, in which a button-eyed Cinderella points at gold baubles and designer dresses, cunningly distracting us while her husband and his cronies prepared to dismantle the Constitution and asset strip the federal government. The fun's not infectious and the guests are a nightmare. And 2 hours of Melania feels like pure, endless hell. Hey, you know what? I'm a man of the people anyway. No, go to Rotten Tomatoes. I'd rather rewatch January 6th. Honestly, I'll be surprised if they didn't put a stage play together. I'm sure that's coming to the Kennedy Center soon. I wouldn't be shocked. Wow. Melania, you better hope the late night hosts don't get a hold of this.
The new Melania documentary hits theaters on Friday. Great news if you're looking for a place to hide out from ICE.
Now, when you first heard that there was going to be a documentary about Melania, you probably thought, oh, or huh, or why, or can I undo my LASIK?
Alex Preddy was killed on Saturday, the same day they had the VIP screening of the movie at the White House. The First Lady is not in a be-best mood right now. According to the writer Michael Wolff, Melania is bigly upset that the murders in Minneapolis are overshadowing the release of the $75 million documentary. Now, while she's promoting her film, she has to answer questions about it.
What is your message for America?
I'm calling for unity.
You need tea? Who need tea? All right.
Oh, my passions? Decorating the East Wing.
This story was never told before. Me, how I manage my business, family, and also establishing the East Wing.
Oh, no one's told her? Oh, God.
Madam First Lady, I have some terrible news. Let's just say the East Wing no longer be best.
I love the East Wing, especially how it will always be there.
Or be there.
It opened in Australia today amid cancelled screenings, empty cinemas, and just a handful of tickets sold.
Amazon believed in this movie suspiciously a lot.
Amazon bribed a whopping $40 million for the movie.
Amazon paid nearly 3 times more than the next highest bidder.
They even got director Brett Ratner, who you might know from Rush Hour or the Me Too movement.
And an additional $35 million for marketing, promotion, and distribution. So big box office, right? Wrong. Social media has been flooded with images of theaters in major cities that haven't sold a single seat. And
this was the first screening in Melbourne, where eventually we only counted 8 people in the audience. Only slightly fewer than President Trump's first inauguration.
It looked like 1 million, 1.5 million people.
Here's another movie that wasn't necessary.
And they're spending a ton of money promoting it.
What did the president say to you?
He loved it. He said, a must watch.
Well, for him, it is a must. It's not for us. My guess is he saw the first 8 minutes and fell asleep in his popcorn bucket.
And estimates are that this $75 million movie would make only $1 or $2 million in its opening weekend. Usually to see Trump bomb this hard, you'd have to be on a Venezuelan fishing boat. We checked. I know. We checked.
Now, not all reviews are bad.
I thought it was really great.
People in the movie are giving it rave reviews. That's enough for me. It is not, however, getting a positive response for some of the people who worked on the film. According to Rolling Stone, 2/3 of the New York crew asked to have their names removed from the credits. 2 is a lot of thirds. 2 is maybe almost possibly even more than half.
Today, she went on the Fox and Friends to hype it up.
President Trump attended the premiere of First Lady Melania Trump's documentary, Melania, and he would have applauded, but these things are hanging on by a thread.
But whether this movie was a legitimate piece of art or a cash grab, it was a cash grab.
The First Lady will reportedly walk away with at least $28 million. Rolling Stone is reporting 2/3 of the film's New York crew asked not to be credited.
You didn't want to be in the credits, but how will they know who to give the trophy to at the FIFA Academy Awards?
I mean, did anybody enjoy it? Is anybody willing to go on record that went and saw this movie? Oh, here we go. We got somebody. Now, here's a question. I want to play a game Would this person be let in the front door of Mar-a-Lago? How about that? How about would they be let in the front door at Mar-a-Lago? Okay, go. Back door. Definitely back door, for sure. No Mar-a-Lago face. No, it's no Mar-a-Lago face. They would be confused. They would, where's your delivery? They would, they would be baffled by it. They might call security. Basement. Definitely basement. They would fire him without even hiring him, just for showing up like that. Now were these theaters integrated at all? Did anybody? Oh, you did?
I saw the movie that came out today, and it's probably gonna gross like $700.
So Melania got this movie coming out. 20 Days of History. 20 days of lying and fucking hiding. We haven't seen you until just recently, since he broke up with Elon. I mean, his mistress left the White House, and then I guess you moved back in. And since it's supposed to be about history, baby, could you just, let the truth be told about that centerfold when you was out here just letting your hang out for the world to see? It's funny how Maga wanted to slut shame Kamala, but we all see Melania's hoo-ha. All I know is this movie better be directed by Tyler Perry so we can get the real story.
My mother was a real whore and a junkie. And she traded me for $10 and a fix.
He said a Tyler Perry film. I bet all Tyler Perry's films got higher tomato scores than this got, though. And they don't cost no 75 million, no 40 million. I think you could bankroll a Tyler Perry film for $20, $30. Melania, I don't even know what to tell you. The movie making, that ain't it. That ain't. Oh, you got an album coming out? Oh, it's a holiday album. F Christmas. I could see something like that. I could. Featuring new classics like White Power Christmas, All I Want for Christmas is Divorce, and I Am New Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I don't like it with that last title. If you want to humanize yourself, why don't you start with a podcast? That's what Michelle Obama did. We know you like to follow her footsteps, so let's start with a nice little podcast or something like that. That might be the way to go. I don't know. You might have to do something. Oh, because you wanted to be like Nicki Minaj. I saw her making her move. Yeah, we all saw that. Hey, that ain't gonna last long. We can tell you right now. I don't know two more combustible people in the world than those two. So you gonna be all right. Oh, look, and you know what? Some good news. You just sold 2 tickets in Colorado. Only 2 tickets have been sold for the Melania movie in Colorado. Let me see who's. It does make sense if you want some privacy, though. It really does. That's actually smart thinking. That's what we used to do in high school. We wanted some privacy. You just buy tickets. So that makes sense. That might be Lauren Boebert's best idea that she's ever had since she's been in Washington. So I'm not mad at her for that one. As for you, Melania, be best. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and especially thank you for all your fantastic comments.
Sewer rat may taste like pumpkin pie, but I'd never know because I wouldn't eat the filthy mother.
Hey, keep it clean. We got a PG-13 operation here. We got a lot of young eyes and ears. And a lot of old eyes and ears. It's me. I'm the old eyes and ears. All y'all old viewers know, because even as recent as a couple years ago, if something was behind me, I'd just go get it. You fast forward to 2026, something behind me. Because I ain't turning around. And a special shout out to the mods for preserving the sanctity of the chat. I see y'all getting salty with them. That is YouTube that is flagging y'all, not the mods. They are just out here doing the Lord's work. But as I was saying, I appreciate all your phenomenal comments like this. Love the new set. Keep up the fantastic work. Love it all the way from Northern Ireland. Well, a iron go bra to you. I like the new set. You look great in your new space. Why, thank you, Ozark hillbilly hippie. Love the new set, but miss the little hands from your last spot. Was those from your babies? Ah, yes, it was. And you know, Reese loved the kids, so we gotta find a little space for that somewhere on the set. Oh, we got another one. I like the Basquiat art piece, and of course, B. Marley. Now, we're not using regular clothes hangers like we're in college, Reese. Handle that. Well, you know, I got something. This is actually supposed to be a professional for jerseys. It's a hanger for jerseys. What are the instructions? They didn't give me no instructions. Well, they think I'm an architect or something? You know what I got something.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
This is what it made right here. So, ain't that nice? So we got a nice little professional hanger we can use moving forward. And a special shout out to Anjanette, who sent me this message. Hey, Reese, happy Wednesday. I found it, the Pick Me doll. Oh, they done did it now. And it's $375. It should be cheap. A Pick Me doll should absolutely be cheap. I'm surprised it's not at the dollar store. I think that's what Nancy Mace was going for in her voting outfit. I'm pretty sure that was it. She was the model.
But wait, there's more.
I gotta get a Pick Me doll on the peoplesgetup.com. I gotta get somebody to design my own Pick Me doll. By the way, did I show y'all I got some new stuff coming out for Black History Month? My theme this year, we still here. You know what I mean? We still here. Which definitely means a lot, considering all that we're up against. Because history is generally taught as a series of finished chapters, books clothed in shelves. But I chose We Still Here for this year's Black History Month because it reminds me that history isn't just behind us. It's living, breathing, moving, and evolving through every one of us. For centuries, the narrative of the Black experience has been tested by systemic efforts to erase, silence, or diminish it, something that's only been increasing in recent years. Yet from the resilient spirits of ancestors who survived the Middle Passage to the brilliance of the innovators, artists, and activists shaping our world today, the story has never been broken. To say we're still here is an act of profound joy and defiance, and it means we're still creating, still defining global culture from music to technology, and still leading, breaking glass ceilings in boardrooms and courtrooms, and no, we didn't need DEI to do it. We're still healing, turning historical trauma into a legacy of wellness and community. So this year, I don't just want to look back at where we've been, but look at all the people around me and celebrate the persistence of a people who were never supposed to make it, yet continue to thrive. We're the dream realized, the song unsung, and the future unfolding. We're not just a footnote in history up to the whims of this governor or that president to take down because they got in their feelings. We are the authors of the next chapter. We still here.